Hey everybody, my name is TecToss and welcome back to Stellaris, welcome back to our Shadow Council. We have been pushing a decision to this episode, which is our first Ascension perk. And for the Shadow Council, that is a bit difficult to pick, honestly. I gave it a bit of thought off camera, of course, and for what we are, which is like a gangster syndicate that got elevated and took over control and now is in effect leading this empire, which is now called the Shadow Council, but it's not really an empire. There's no central like administrative control. There has to be bureaucracy, of course, but really the most influential of the Chagrins pull the strings from behind the curtains. So for this type of empire, there's no really fitting Ascension perk. All these don't really capture what the Chagrin's about. So long story short, I narrowed it down to two Ascension perks. One a little generic, which would be the technological ascendancy, because after all, what allowed us to grow and reach far beyond our devastated homeworld, and what actually allowed us to transcend that tragedy that happened on our homeworld, is technology. So it would make sense to try and push that further on. But then again, these, like if you imagine a crime syndicate ruling, would they really... They want technology, they want superiority, they want good weapons, but would they really make that decision to commit resources to it? I think not in the first instance. I think they'll be too ignorant, and we'll go with the interstellar dominion, because what anybody wants is power and influence, and most of all more space to hide their dirt, more control, more people, more resources. So interstellar dominion sounds good to me. So we're gonna go with that, even though, again, if I would ordinarily play, I'll always pick the technological ascendancy, because it's just very, very good, and technology is key in this game, and I think it would be a decent fit, but it's going to be a fit for the second Ascension perk, assuming we get there. But so far, it doesn't look too bad. We are on the map for sure, and there's still room for expansion. So that is the first order of business. The second order is that we are running out of housing space, and I'm going to take a quick inventory. We're still growing population on the capital, so that's okay. We are not growing anymore on Evergamar Prime because we have no houses, so we certainly need a housing district here. We are running out of houses on Chiaochi. Okay, I need to read on this planet here, and that means we're still growing, but the next pop won't have a house. So we might as well get ahead and build one. And then we need housing here. We're in the process of building that. And we do have houses here. Okay, so we just had enough minerals to do everything we needed, which is great. And now we just gotta watch like hawks, though. I think it's not that urgent. Yeah, we still have a couple planets to go through. So that is okay. We gotta watch that we make... Actually, we could already send our construction ship over there, right? And we should now be able to save a little bit of money, I was about to say, to save a couple energy credits, and most of all influence by building these stations here. Okay, so these weird shells wanna establish an embassy, which I'll certainly agree to. It's not a problem. We like good relations. Everybody's busy. It's gonna get a bit chaotic as we have this many construction. Oh, I'm still at normal speed. As we have this many construction ships and science ships running around. Probably could do with one more. Technology secured. But I don't think I'll be able to keep it busy and handle it. Right. So now we could go with field modulation, which gives us just overall more energy credits. I also want the lasers. But for starters, I think we'll boost our industry. It makes more sense. And with this new powerful station defending our borders, which we could actually check out now that we've finished all the things. Yeah, 1.8k, that is pretty decent. We could actually invest a couple more alloys in the defense here. with this new powerful station, we feel quite safe there. And I think we're arrogant enough to trust in the power of our spies and diplomacy to keep these stupid spiders at check. Or in check, rather. I mean, after all, they're just spiders, but whatever could they do to us, right? Okay, so 2 more planets. And 1 more.
Charted.
Which one is that? Must be somewhere down here.
Construction complete.
Ah, that was that. Ah. Okay, nice. We have... this is weird. We have established... Okay, we can build a mining station. And then we can... move up here afterward. We are surveying this. Yes, we are. Okay, it's a little bit weird because it's like 3-dimensional. But I'll get... And there's a weird hole in there with the influence. But we have built a station on here. It's just not really easily visible. Anyway, so now we have a planet that we could go and expand to. And of course, that's what we want to do. Questions, do we have the materials? We do. Polymar, that is a name I can pronounce. So let's get to that. There should be a colony ship starting to build. It is. Negotiations for appointing a new chairman are underway. This decision will be announced in a bit. Okay, that is an interesting situation now. We currently have Otiana Tukor in government. And I don't think that she would want to leave the chair without a fight. Just imagine her starting on this, right? She was our first chairwoman, right? And we started here on Militaria Prime, on that destroyed planet. And under her leadership, we reached this. We came out from this small world and we settled on Evergimar, and we then explored around us. And so far, she's been true to her nature that we can presume as a businesswoman, trying to secure as many resources as possible, neglecting all safety, all security, all thoughts of culturing what we actually own. And that, I think, makes her a very, very greedy woman that would probably try and cling to the chair if she could. Alright, so would she influence a successor? We have a reformer and an explorer. I think we did that. We don't really need him. We have a fortifier and home in the sky. We don't face any threats that we are aware of. So far we have done nothing but rise, nothing but grab. So I don't think people would want him. We have a resilient industrialist. And we have an industrialist explorer. Right. Yeah, so we'll go with the scientific leap. Because I mean, there's a case for both. Utian Natakar has so far brought us a pretty wide empire that we now need to somehow fortify. So squeezing the most out of it would make sense through science or through economy. But I think our people are a little bit believing in science, and we're gonna push forward this scientific leap. Oh, so we only have 2 envoys now. Okay, there's a third one. Are they busy building, busy building, busy building? Okay, so they are replaced instantaneously, which is good. Survey completed. Through a survey of habitable worlds, our biologists have collected a vast amount of data on alien life forms. Many of our older theories on the development of life have been disproved, and our scientific community has had to build new models from scratch. Our most interesting findings are being displayed at the newly dedicated Museum of Exobiology on Velutaria Prime. The public is enthralled, and many donations have come in to aid the continued search. Awesome. And we again push forward in societal research. That seems to be our forte. We really need to get something going in the physics department. There we are. Charted star systems. Let us expand the influence. Thank you very much. And you have core
star system charted.
You are where? Over here. We already... Okay, we're building one station. I think we'll research this and then go over there. So yeah. Oops. And you have a goal now, so you can build that outpost there. Because it's rather quick to research it, and just 2 energy credits might actually be able to get something more out of it. And now we have a bit of a problem. We're actually losing energy. So we might want to... Okay, we have 5 people here, it's not too many. 3 people. Let's see, we have the commercial zones, and we have a bunch of... So we might actually replace these with an energy grid. Gives us technician jobs. So let's try that. We don't need all these amenities. And we have stability through the reign of our crime lords here. Rock Brain. A scan of the particularly massive asteroids TD1 K14 yields fascinating results. The rock's core is shot through with a network of conductive crystals carrying a weak electric charge. The crew of the SF Narplar recognized this matrix as the primitive neural tactile and believed the celestial body to be thinking in some capacity, if not fully sapient. They seek permission to excavate the core and transport it to the nearest orbital station for closer study. Make do with what we can study from the surface, or make it so. I think it's pretty clear. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear for the Chagrans. I personally would be interested, but being the quick profit industrialists we are, we're gonna make just that decision. We want just study the surface. That's fine by me. Don't get fancy and try.
Construction complete.
Try to meet a sapient rock. Like, again, it's the same situation that we had with the mushrooms. Who really, in their right minds, wants to talk to a mushroom? I mean, come on. There are limits. Science is cute and all as long as it produces good lasers and better factories and robots that work for us. But we really don't want sapient rocks and mushrooms to talk to. So we'll make use of what we can find out. Just from a distance. Okay, so we're expanding our influence here, I hope. Are you busy? Yeah, you seem to be. And you are too. Ooh. We might want to explore and explore. Actually, no, we wanna survey this. And then survey here and here. Can we... I think we need another science vessel, but it's gonna get a little tough to sustain it. Cannot upgrade this yet. Let's see the technology. We don't have the hydroponic farming yet, but we don't really have stations where we could or want to build it. I'm gonna upgrade these defenses here, actually.
Construction complete.
Okay, we are finished with that. That's great. And we're gonna first build... yeah, we'll first build the mining station. Oops. And then go with the research. But we do need to do something about this bleeding of energy. Gonna sell a couple more energy credits. Man, I wish there was a way that we have kept our chairwoman in place. She was just a lot more business-minded. Okay, so we finished this. We're gonna start with the research because again we're a bit short on physics, so we wanna get that going.
Vessels upgraded.
Ah, okay. Shock vessels upgrades. Ooh. What
Technology secured.
What is that? Hydroponic farming. Okay, great. And now we could go with the sinkholes or extra starbase capacity. Habitability is also nice, but I think we have a lot of sinkholes. We have one sinkhole. That's a volcano. Mountains, 2 sinkholes. And quicksand. What's the new planet? Can we see that from here already? This one. The features. Shattered solar array. Dense ruins. So we have 2 sinkholes, and actually it's not that great, but we gotta be able to clear those eventually. Starbase capacity, we still have 3. Yeah, let's not make it too complicated.
Construction complete.
Construction complete. Look at you. Okay, we don't have any systems in our reach yet that we could extend our influence here, but it doesn't really feel worth it. Could do it over here. But for 3 minerals a turn, I'm not sure if I wanna. Well, let's actually get up there, build the research, and then we'll see about the mining in just a second.
Star system charted.
Which one was that? Ah, excellent. After you are finished here, you can go on there and expand our influence just a little more. Just a little bit more. This side here is really annoying. I didn't quite anticipate. Yeah, it just went through. I didn't see that we had a connection here, and maybe that's the reason why Otya, not Takura, lost the election, because she didn't secure this side of the empire properly, which is a little bit annoying. But then again, we plan on fighting these anyway, so it's not too bad. Just means we need to invest in the fleet a little bit sooner than
Receiving
expected.
communications.
Excuse me? The Cardu Coalition views the continued independence of the Shadow Council as a prerogative. We are prepared to devote ourselves to that cause. Not really, but thanks though. Let's see the effects. We have an energy grid. We still have 34 amenities, so we're okay in that front. We have the 5 workers here. 4 houses available now. 4 houses here as well. And here and here. So we need more energy credits. Question is how we're gonna get them. We're gonna build a generator district. Let's see. We have specialists here. We have the enforcer. We need 1 enforcer, I mean, for appearance's sake. Metallurgist as well. For the workers, we don't really need the clerks. But do we have jobs for them to fulfill? We don't really. No, there's no job openings whatsoever. So I'm thinking we'll get another generator district here. Just the one.
Star system charted.
Charted here, very nice. So now we have
Construction complete.
A little bit more worthwhile, and a routine anomaly, we're going to research that as well. Okay, now you have constructed your... Oh, we're up to 101. What the... Move here, please. What happened now? Did our trades get cancelled? No. Why are we suddenly losing so much? Let's have a tick for a moment. I didn't make any changes. Is that because of my fiddling with the jobs? Another archaeological site. Yeah, we really need more science vessels, but we're... Yeah, it's my fiddling. Oh, that was strange. That was strange. Or is that the... That is the colony ship, right? Because it does take... Where is that anyway? Here it is. It does take quite a bit of upkeep.
Star system charted.
There we are. Can we afford it? I think we can. Okay, and then we'll chart these two and hopefully we'll be able to grab them as well. Oh man, this is looking really, really juicy here. I hope this keeps up that trend. Signs of a battle. There's a clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Till 5 at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blasts, and scans from the SF Pulpar have picked up several hulks in the ground. Where is that? Up here, interesting. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced designs. Science Officer Isha Na Sulpan is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so we could start to invest our science in... Ooh, the Cardu Coalition and the Relic Empire are in a rivalry. Okay. How they're ever gonna get to each other? Looks like we are the thing that stands between them anyway. And they have 5 planets, just as we have. Let's see, we have a bit of knowledge about them, though not really too much. But gather information is just expensive currently. I don't really have the energy to do that. We should do it for sure, but it is just not...
Construction complete.
Just not affordable currently. Okay, we'll get ourselves another research station, so we can catch up the physics research a little bit. We can afford that. And now let's see, in the Empire Capital we now have another district for... but we have 0 jobs. Okay, everything's working out already. Fine, we're making energy credits a turn again. Cool. So that looks good, and we'll see if that holds through the month or if there's going to be some more readjustments. But so far we're doing alright. This here is very annoying, but if we're lucky we can be the laughing third in a war between the Relic Empire and the Cardu Coalition, which is certainly going to be my aim. And we won't be able to cut off the expansion here, I don't think, from both of them. So they're going to be able to meet in here somehow. some way. Probably there's a connection there to the, yeah, up here maybe. Anyway, that will do it for the episode, my friends. We had a lot going on. We had an election. Otika Nachukur is gone, and in her place is Aosh Navoter, because we wanted a little bit of a faster advance in the sciences. Hopefully that's going to bring about the economic boost that we hoped for. So far it's looking okay, after a bit of a dip. And we soon will have to invest in our military. But that's a topic for another day. You have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see each other next episode.